Welcome back, viewers. Lucky enough to have the team from Equine-Librium back here with me after that class. Exciting show jumping. I have Marinette and Tom with me. Marinette, I joked a little bit yesterday about you being the principal, the strict principal of Equine-Librium. Tell us a little bit about your involvement and your role.
So I've been here for 12 years. I actually can't believe it. So I'm mainly teaching at the college itself. So we offer a BSc professional degree into vet physio, and yeah, it's a pretty hectic 4-year program for the students out here. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit how do people looking to get into the program, how would they apply, how would it come about?
So most of the information is obviously on our website, but they have to have maths literacy at school, and physical science and biology. We also kind of take into account that we'd like a nicely rounded student, so somebody that's involved in maybe in the industry, that understands riding or understands the dog industry, because very often people think that they're doing a vet degree and they're just going to work with animals, and they're not. We have to work with trainers and owners, and so there's a little bit more to being a vet physio than just the academic side.
Absolutely. Ronald did mention to me a lot of your physios are riders themselves or involved with horses outside of their practice as well, which I think, like you say, always adds an extra element to their ability to be able to care for your horses to their best. And then tell us a little bit about the program, how it works, if you can. And you mentioned to me off air earlier that you guys are the first people or South Africa is the first country to accredit veterinary physiotherapy?
Yeah, so it's a para-veterinary profession that's registered under the Vet Council. So it's a regulated profession in the country, yeah. So that's quite exciting. So it protects the patient and the public so that they can expect a certain standard of treatment for their animals. Yeah. So the program's 4 years. It's quite an intense 4 years. Full-time contact study year down in Plettenberg Bay. So they get to study in Plet, which is quite a
bonus.
Nice thing. Yeah, for sure. It's pretty rough the first 2 years, pretty theoretical, and then it becomes more clinical. And our students then work 3rd and 4th year out in some of our practices out in the country to really be clinically equipped when they finish to be able to work. Yes, and then they automatically register with council when they're finished. So,
if I can interrupt. Sorry, I'm stealing the mic away from you here. You should be saying this instead of me. We're at an equine show, but our physios are also full scope trained to work on dogs and cats. So obviously today it's a horse show and we're focusing on the horses, but it's good to mention that if you are trained as a physiotherapist here, you won't just be working with horses, you'll be working with dogs and cats as well. But I do think it really helps to come from a horsey background. It's not impossible to do this course without that knowledge, but it's just, there's so many things, so many nuances to the equine world. It really does help if you have that experience in handling horses already and working with horses, and you know the world. It really makes a big difference. So hopefully some of our under 25 riders, they'll be knocking on the door here to come and join us at Equine-Lib.
Marinette, as well, your involvement, you're a partner in the business, and are you part of the lecturing team like Tom, or Chatterbox Tom here? He seems to do a lot of lecturing from what I understand, and yourself as well?
Yeah, so 5 directors now that kind of grow the company, and then we've got quite a few lecturers, full-time lecturers here. So I'm one of the main lecturers for the physiotherapy subjects, and Tom runs the veterinary side of it, yeah.
So there you have it, viewers, from the principal herself. If you're an up-and-coming budding veterinary physiotherapist, or if it's something that you could be interested in, go ahead and have a look on the Equine-Librium site. They have a fantastic program here that they offer to get you qualified to the very best of their abilities. Sounds like they've got the best in the business here. Thank you so much for joining us, Marinette.
Awesome.
We're going to have that 120 class for you guys shortly, and an interview from Amy McCow, winner of our big Equine-Librium sponsored 140 Grand Prix. Viewers, don't go too far. After the next ad break, we'll have that interview for you.